Hello everyone, I'm here for the ServiceNow Built with AES challenge and will quickly represent that what we have created out here with the application engine studio of ServiceNow. So we have created a quick representation or a quick record producer, and it will do a kind of quick record production in the ServiceNow environment. And from that particular record, it will be a kind of a record which will be assigned to a particular doctor. And for that, that doctor would be getting in touch with the employee who is that record is requested for. And for that we have created a couple of things in the application engine studio. So the name of the application is MediMate. What it will do is it will have a couple of details from the doctor. It will have the records of the request which has been generated for the doctor by a requested by person, and for a person who might be or is injured with a couple of disease or something. And it will have a couple of one more table as well, which would be based upon the categories for the doctors which we have added into ServiceNow. And we have created one flow as well for that, a logic we can say. And we have created a couple of records out here for doctors. What are the categories of that, their email accordingly with their experience, and phone numbers, contact details. What it will be helpful for is the email would be used for getting the details of a particular patient who is getting any issues. So these emails are being used for getting those details of that patient. Along with that, these contact details are for something where a patient, if in an urgent request, can reach out to doctor as well, because a doctor would be ASAP getting into touch with that. But if it is a critical thing, then the person can get in touch as soon as they get the notification from an email. So I'll quickly represent a quick representation of the record producer which we have created. So for that we have to navigate to the service portal home, and we have added it into the help section as a name of MediMate medical assistance. And here what will happen is we have to select a particular division of what we say, the doctors, the categories or the type of doctors which we need assistance with. And for example, out here we'll select as a dermatologist, because maybe there might be a patient who can have an issue or an infection with related to, which is related to their skin or something like that. So we'll do that. We'll select a patient. Let's take Angelo. Okay, and here we'll provide a detail of what actually happened to Angelo, so that this detail will be getting added to the description of the record which will be getting generated, and where a doctor will be assigned. So for example, we can say like bleeding hyphen, we can say redness on the right hand. And that's it. We can provide even a bigger one, or this much is also fine. So we'll submit this particular record, and then what we will see is we'll have a number of that particular record. We have created a specific table as well for this particular record to be checked, and to check what doctor has been assigned to this particular person. So if we'll just refresh this table, we'll find Dr. Vishnu has been assigned to this particular issue. So you can see requested by is coming as my name, requested for is coming Angelo's name, and status is assigned. Here we have 4 status as unassigned, assigned, in progress, and one would be completed. The assigned status will be automatically getting out here in the status field when a particular doctor will be assigned based upon their availability from the flow which we have defined out here in this logic. and the doctors will be getting added to this particular record based on a random search through what we can say through an array, and it will be getting a random doctor which would be based upon that particular category. So for example, we have category as dermatologist. You can see we have Dr. Sneh, Dr. Vishnu, as well as if we'll go to the doctor list of this particular application, we can see here we have a couple of doctors. Here we have three as a dermatologist. We have Charu Bansal, Vishnu, and Sneh. So we can see that Dr. Vishnu has been assigned for this particular case, and this case we can also see that an email notification have been triggered. As it is a development environment, we can't see that the notifications are being triggered to that particular doctor, but we can see from the back end whether the notifications are being sent and ready or not. So we can see there are two records which have been created, one for Dr. Vishnu and one for my ID, due to the reason that we have configured two notifications out here, one for the doctor and one for the requested by person. If we will open these particular email notifications, what we'll find out here is, so this is the subject line and this is the notification which is being sent out for the doctor itself. If we'll quickly preview this note email, then we'll find hi Dr. Vishnu, Angelo needs immediate action, and it will have the details of me along with my contact details and the details what is the issue with the patient, not with me, because of the reason that the patient might not be in a position to take a call. So we have given out here the details of the person who have requested it. And you can check here like please contact the patient on an urgent basis and provide your assistance. Out here the same way we have another notification which is being triggered for the requested by person, to the requested by person we can say, and we can see out here that it will have the number of that particular doctor along with their email IDs, their experience, and what category you have selected. And if there is anything in which case the doctor might not be able to call you out on an urgent basis, like a 5-10 minutes gap, you can also get in touch with that particular doctor with the phone number. As I told you previously, we have given out the field as phone number out here as well, which will be added to this particular request. And based upon that, the patient or the person who have requested it can call that particular doctor for assistance, for a quicker assistance we can say. Accordingly, once the doctor and the patient have got in touch with through the inbound section which have been configured out here, the doctor can reply to that particular email with the details of what needs to be done and what needs to be taken place. So for example, if I'll do, because of the reason that we can't show it out here, if I'll quickly show in the request itself, this was the one. So you'll see it has assistance in progress. This can be accomplished out here, and whenever this gets completed, and this can be completed from the inbound action which have been configured, email inbound action. For example, if we'll say like need to do dressing with need to do dressing, please take the patient, take the person to the nearest hospital. For example, I'm giving this and I'm moving this to complete and then saving this record. Then what will happen is, out here in the email logs, we can see one more notification has been triggered, as this update was happened from the doctor's side. So we can see one more notification have been triggered out here, which is for requested by person and not for requested for. what it will say is it will provide us with the details of what the doctor has said. Thank you for your immediate response to critical medical emergencies. Please find the doctor comment. It will say us like that. Need to dressing. Please take the person to the nearest hospital. So this is what we have been configuring out here from the inbound actions, and this is a quick representation of what we have built as of now, as part of built with AES challenge in ServiceNow. Thank you for watching the video and hope you like it as well.